system in some areas, but that's the way it is. And there's some more, figures. Because when you standardize things, it really has to appear to be standard, not just a collection of things that you're throwing out that they don't really understand. So after you enter the program, you're going to be introduced to our partner delivery team. Our partner delivery team is going to be the contact with you once you enter to get your project completed. They'll be the ones you go to for status updates on the project, sending all the information that we require to complete your project, any information about the administrative use of the system. They'll also give you training information. We also have an account management team, and they're going to be available for you to lean on if you need more sales support, or if you need some technical support, if you have a big account that you'd like to have some specialized support, you can come to that and arrange something with us. We also have the training team, which again we have the Partner Resource Center as part of that, but then also live webinars that we host on a weekly basis. And then ongoing sales support, of course you can contact your sales rep if you have a big deal in line and see what they would think, or of course go back to the account management staff and see what support you have there. So you have different areas that you can go for. And of course, ongoing technical support. All right, got a couple questions here. Who bills? So again, we're going to bill you, and then you bill your customers. Another situational. I'm on the East Coast. Got a server on the East Coast, or do we have a server on the East Coast or support with the same hours? So we have 24-hour, 5-day-a-week chat support, and then you could always go to our knowledge base articles, which are a great reference. So you go to SOSonlinebackup.com, hit the support button on the right side, I'm sorry, and then hit the knowledge base. That'll be good. We have data centers all over the place, so we have data centers in Texas, Kentucky, one in Toronto, and New Mexico. So we got them all over the place. Another good question, do resellers get any kind of demo account? Yeah, when you sign up to become a partner with SOS, you will get a free 50 gig backup account. So you'll be able to use that as you see, and of course being a wholesaler, just as with any system, you'd be able to create yourself your own account if you like. That's pretty much it. I'm going to open up the questions now. Any other questions about the program? What you would look forward to, or how you would decide if you want to be successful in this program, or if you could be successful in this program, rather. Just to summarize again, for the most part, you talk to your partner specialists, and they'll go through an ROI with you and determine, really if this is a venture that's worth it for you to get into. And then from there, you get your options. So go ahead and give a ring to 877-896-3611, and you'll be put in contact with a partner specialist. So if you already have one, you can go ahead and give them a ring directly. or just call into the general line and get it that way. Again, that number is 877-896-3611. Any other questions about the program add-ons, web integration package setup? Good. All right, here's a good question. How competitive are you with other similar services? So kind of as we were talking about before in the market, you know, there are a lot of players in online backup right now. Some of the big ones and who really have a strong hold of the consumer market, Mozy and Carbonite. Both of them are trying to move into small medium business a little bit. We really have a pretty firm grasp on the small and medium business, again, anywhere between 5 and 100 seats is really where we see the majority of our end users. And we're moving into the enterprise market with the adage of different management functionality. We also have plans to add in Exchange and SQL support over the next 6 months. So we're excited to see our direction going that way. But as far as the service that we're offering, the level of security, you know, we're top-notch in the market. No one offers the unlimited version history along with the speed. We are the fastest backup strategy out there. As far as we're not going to throttle you down at all. A follow-up question to that, for example, I use Carbonite for my retail customers. How do we move them away? Is there a specific benefit? Well, you know, consumers, again, you're right at that point. You're kind of dealing with a commodity market, and it's all based on price. And you're trying to compete with a company, Carbonite, who literally takes a loss on their deal, assuming that, you know, the average backup customer will last for X number of years. So let's say 3 years. So they price it out per year based on, you know, not just getting as low margin, but actually losing money on the first year, which is why they keep asking for more and more investment every year, is because they keep spending all this money on marketing, and their sales don't become profitable until year 2 and 3. So it's hard to compete at a consumer level with just the software. You're going to have to come up with some type of SLA, whether it's you having access to the account so that you can do test recoveries or whatever it is. That almost becomes a situation where you would bundle it into something else. Like maybe for every external hard drive someone purchases for an extra $10, they get a 5 gig online backup account, something like that. And a question about Collaborate. Collaborate is a completely separate product, completely separate pricing, completely unrelated to the backup. Yeah, and the software says it seems workable at all levels, and definitely, Jeannie, thanks for that. It does seem there is something that you can do at every level, but again, it comes down to really the software is great, security is terrific, and that's what it is. But everyone has that, so now it's about you know, how do you get yourself into the position where you're providing a managed backup solution that separates you from the software? You know, how does, you know, your managed service or your managed backup solution differ from just a piece of software? And there should be a really clear, quick answer that has extreme value to it. So any other questions before we part today? All right, I think that'll pretty much be it. Thank you all for your time. I appreciate the participation. To get a copy of the presentation, typically take recordings on the website. And then when you become a partner, we have many more recordings of other presentations that you have access to. So for any other questions, I would call your partner specialist, again, 877-896-3611. They can set you up with demo accounts for those of you who want to take a run through the software. They can set you up with a good evaluation of what type of program you should get into with us, and we'll look forward to seeing you then. So thank you all again, and looking forward to seeing you. Oh, I forgot don't leave yet. The Kindle code is, and I'll put it in the chat. The Kindle code is 17089. So call into your rep and give them that number, and that'll enter you in the drawing, and then you'll be notified of the drawing. So thank you all for being here. Again, at